Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We are going to do a little comparison with the Syncro4 and the Python, both from Team Corrali. I got this one set up for speed runs. I was doing speed runs with it anyways. It's a 6S. I think I got up to 98 miles an hour with it, with the stock system. It's got everything on it, the sway bars. It's all, it came fully loaded, but this is like the version 1 where everything's a little smaller. This was like their first buggy bashers that they came out with, the Dementor and all that, which was, it was a very good product, don't get me wrong. Team Corrali, fast. These motors are fast. These are fast, but it wasn't just set up for bashing. It was everything was a little weak. The braces are small. Everything was kind of small on it. I know there's a ton of cobwebs because I haven't ran it in a while, but sorry about that. But I just want to do like a little comparison. I did put a SpeedTech RC fan in here, and I have a SpeedTech RC spool. I don't know if you guys can see that, but SpeedTech RC makes spools, so you can put the size of that pinion and a spur in there. I can't remember what size spur it is, but it's, I don't know if you can see in there or not. It's hard to see in there. But you use his big pinion gears as spurs. So, and then I crashed hard, and I had to replace, I think it was this side. I can't remember what side it was. I think it was this side. So I broke a couple arms doing, speed runs. I lost control. I was at the by the airport, and I think this is where I learned that the airport started changing their frequencies when you're close to an airport, and you start losing distance out of your cars, so you had no control over it, and that's what was happening to me. So yeah, I put a fan on it because it was getting hot, but yet still stock setup. I was trying to get to 100 miles an hour. Didn't quite make it again. I was close though, so I was happy with what I got, and then I crashed it, I rebuilt it, and then I never ran it again. So I do need to get out and play with it. I'm not going to try to do, speed runs with it no more, but I think I'm going to leave it street setup on it. So, but I was just kind of curious on how close these two are. I'm gonna pop this out so I know where it is. I did get 39 miles an hour with this one stock, 13 tooth pinion. I'm gonna take a SpeedTech RC pinion and go 15 tooth so we can get a little bit faster. Hopefully I get like 42 miles an hour out of it. Would be probably perfect for a little while. But I was kind of curious on, I watched a couple videos. They used a Spark. I think the Spark is the new buggy also, and they used the motor mount. It's adjustable. This one's not. This one takes a 13, 15, or 17 tooth, and that's it. This one's adjustable, so you can go in between, do like a 16 if you want that extra little bit. And see, I'm gonna put a 15 in here, see if it cogs. If it doesn't cog, we're gonna go up to a 17. And then if the 17 cogs, you can go back down to a 16 and try that if you had an adjustable gear or a motor mount. Because everything else looks pretty close to being, these arms look a little beefier, and they beefed up all this stuff compared to the version 1. Okay, so all the links and stuff look a little beefier. The arms look the same, maybe made out of a different plastic. I'm not sure about that. Of course, this one's a lot more plasticky, which is I'm good with. Plastic bends. It's harder to break, or not break, but this is harder to break, but it bends. Once it's bent, you got to take it off, hit it with a hammer, and it never goes back exactly straight again. So the plastic's good. I do like the aluminum shocks. I wish those were all aluminum body and all that, but these, they seem great, good to go. Shock towers are plastic. These are metal. This sway bar setup, I'd like to get a set of those. Looks like you'd be able to put on any, just buy a set on the 6S line and put them in there. Other than that, everything else is, you know, it all looks pretty close to being the same. I'm gonna go like this, and yeah, we're we're right on the money, guys. It's identical for the length, the width, although the 6S has a little bit wider plastic underneath. You can see how thick this is compared to that. So that's what's set. Other than that, the arms look the same. They look exactly the same. So your buggy, your Python buggy, so wow, okay, that's good to know. So you can interchange stuff if you want to. Even the trannies sitting off to the side, how the drive shafts are pointed out like that because it's not dead centered, it's off to the side, I've never had any issues with that. Like I said, this does have the SpeedTech speed spool in it. Quick shout out to SpeedTech. Go out there and you can get their spools or the gears, anything on their website, and use Kurt's RCs for 10% off as a discount. So go in there and get your gears from them, and you can put I'm more than likely put a speed spool in here. I might have to pull that out and test that for you guys. Let me know. Yeah, I do have my radio link in this one. I'm not real happy with it right now, but we'll see. We'll have to link it up. I got a new one. But yeah, I mean, plenty of room to put a 6S system in here if I want. The only issue is it does look like it's shorter this way somehow. I'm not sure what's going on there. Look like the same length. Maybe it's because the body's just built a little different. What am I missing? Well, you know what it is? It's the body. So I wonder if I bought this one. I wonder if I bought this tray. See how this one has, you guys see that still? Let's put that in a little bit. See how I put the foam in here? A little extra support, which I don't know if it's doing anything. It's pretty soft foam. You need like a solid foam block to put in there. But I guess this is adjustable. You pull this out, you can put a longer battery, which is cool because like your Z batteries are longer. But your like 5,200, maybe 6,000 milliamp batteries will fit in here without taking out the spacer. This one doesn't have that spacer. It's set for the shorter packs, like my Gen's Ace. It's a shorter pack. It fits in there perfect. This one fits in there and it has this much extra room. So I bet you if I got this old battery tray, one there, yeah, one there and one there, and stuck it in there, you'd have a bigger room for another ESC. You would lose the adjustability of putting a bigger battery in, but yeah, same screws, right there and there. Yep. And it's got, looks like it has an extra hole on this one to move it around or something if you wanted to. Oh yeah. You could slide that back if you wanted to, probably, on this older version. Never noticed that. Things you notice when you start looking around. So yeah, but I did check to see if the motor mounts, the holes are the same. So I'm 90% positive that it will turn it on. I don't really need to turn it on because I'm just gonna put it in the hole here. This is the Python. So I'm just kind of putting them in the hole there, and then I'm gonna go to this one and do the same thing, and it's centered right up, and I go right in the hole. So the motor mount spacing is exactly the same for the screws. So you know the screw is gonna go in. It's 35, almost 36 millimeters. But then same with the back one. So that goes into that one, and that one goes into that one. So I don't see why the whole motor mount system wouldn't work from this one to that one. So you can put an adjustable one in, no problem. And so you could upgrade a little bit. Then you could put in whatever size pinion gear you want, or whatever size spool you want. You can get a speed spool. Like I said, sorry to keep bringing it up, SpeedTech RC speed spool. But yeah, so, and I wish I could remember what pinion I have in there for that, for you guys. Just curiosity. You can hear the difference. That's the 6S lineup too. Oh, there it is. Let's see. Oh no, it just says SpeedTech. It doesn't give me the gear size on this one. I know the pinion's pretty big too, so compared to that, that's, you know, that's probably at least a, I don't know, maybe a 28, 34, somewhere in between there. So, but yeah, that was that's cool. Now we can do some adjusting, and you can buy parts from other pieces, you know, and piece the car together if you need to. If you can't find, like this center brace, I couldn't find the center brace anywhere. Even when I looked up online, that's something Team Corrali for this car. If you look up this car in the parts list, it gives you a funky number that nothing comes up with that number. I've searched the internet, even your websites. But if you go to the Sparks car, it has the same brace. So it's the Spark and this is pretty much, you know, not identical, but the lower grade, and then the Spark is the 6, you know, S car. And it has the center brace, and I believe that will fit here because it has the same mounts and all that stuff. It just has an adjustable mount, so you can use the Spark adjustable mount for here because it's the same car. But as you can see, this is the same too. So interesting to me. So we might do that. First, I'm going to try a 15 tooth. I'm going to put a 15 tooth in there, see what we can get with this one. We'll bring this one back out and just mess with it up and down the street. So like I said, it's made for speed. So we'll do some, you know, quick laps up and down the road and go from there. And then try a 17 tooth in there if I have a 17 tooth. If not, we'll see if we can get one from, order one from SpeedTech RC. It said 10% off, guys. A great company, man. They've helped me out a lot. Good old Jason, man. So, and I actually got this car from JJ Customs right here. He had tore it all apart. He ripped almost the whole car apart just to get the spool out. And then he didn't feel like putting it back together. So we stuffed it in a box. I brought it home. I put it back all together, and I put one of SpeedTech RC speed spools in it. The reason why he tore it all apart. And then we started testing and running with it, and so thing's been bulletproof. So shout out to JJ Customs for letting me do that and running this car and having some fun with it. And it's time to get it back out there and go slide it around a little bit, go do some speed runs up and down the street real quick, you know. And you can see I had the GPS up in there on this one too. So there you go, guys. A little comparison between the two. A lot of stuff you can reuse. Like I said, the battery trays. It's kind of cool. I mean, if I wanted to, I guess I could just cut this off and see if I could put a 6S, you know, ESC there. But I think I might want to look into getting one of these because I don't plan on running a long one in here. I'd like to keep this one 4S though, so I don't know. We're gonna play with that. We're gonna just see if we can change the motor mount first off to 15, 17 tooth. Once we get to that, then we'll change out the motor mount. Maybe get some sway bars. We'll see. We'll see. And then again, another big shout out to UDRC, guys. He's go check out his channel. He's reason why I had this buggy. He gave it away, something he wasn't going to run. So, you know, he does that a lot with all of his stuff. If he's not, he gets a car, he likes them, but yet he doesn't play with every one of them enough. So he'll give them away or sell them or, you know, for cheap. So guys, go check out his channel and his websites and all that kind of stuff. So that too. So sorry for rambling this long on a comparison, but I think we'd be able to do a lot of changes here. So like I said, we'll have to look into that and see. So, but they look the same to me, guys, so we'll have to mess with it though. So thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and y'all have a great day.